This woman comes up out of nowhere. We're going to call her Woman A. Woman A goes to the man in the couple and she's like, oh my God, you are absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't help but notice you from across the bar. Do you happen to be single? This man looks at his girlfriend. We're going to call her Woman B. He looks at Woman B and he's like, yeah, I'm here with my partner. Woman A goes, well, you're just absolutely gorgeous. You're 100% my type. I don't know how serious your relationship is, but I would love to give you my phone number so that way when you break up with her, if you break up with her, you can reach out to me. He says this is wildly inappropriate and disrespectful of you. And she's like, it's okay. It's not a big deal. She's like, I noticed that she doesn't have a ring on her finger and I feel like a ring would be a sign of commitment. So you must not be all in with her if she doesn't have a ring on her finger. Woman B is as calm as can be. I'm sitting there like, I would have tackled this woman already. Like, she'd be on the ground. Like, how is this woman being so calm? He again says, this is wildly inappropriate and disrespectful of you. And she goes, well, I'm going to give you my Instagram at least. Let me write it down for you. Woman B finally says, if a man saying he is taken is not enough for you, I highly doubt a ring would be either. Woman A goes to say something. Woman B cuts her off. And she's just like, I think that you need to have a little bit more respect for yourself because this is inappropriate of you to be approaching a man at the bar, especially if he's on a date. It doesn't matter if he's on his first date, second date, married. It doesn't matter what it is. You should not have approached him. Woman A goes to say something and she like shushes Woman B and she said, turns to the man and she goes, well, if you ever decide to call me, and she like writes her number down and hands it to him. She's like, I will give you one hell of a night. He literally crumpled it up in front of her, put it in his water glass, and he said, I think you need to have a little bit more respect for yourself and respect for those people around you. I swear to you, I would have tackled this woman. You would have tackled them. Like, and then Woman B said something like, you may not see a ring on my finger, but you do see me sitting here. So if you see me sitting here, that should have been indication enough. And I think that this is something wrong with society because I, as a bartender, have noticed this more times than I can count, is women will approach men and men will approach women while they're sitting there with their partner and they're just like, well, I don't see a ring on your finger. Even if they do have a ring on their finger, I've had people say, I go for people with rings on their finger because that's less commitment because I know that they won't be able to pursue a relationship with me. Do you know how gross it is? Do you know how gross that is? Anyways, that's the end of my rant. I hope you guys have a great day.